The title of this lecture is Personality Development in the Light of Surah al Hujarat. In these two verses which I have chosen for this lecture by the name of Personality Development, in these two verses of Quran, it has been very clearly and very politely in a good manner mentioned and taught to the Muslims that how they should behave in their life to develop their personality. The two small verses have a very important message for personality development. First of all, Quran says, the Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, O people who believe, La yaskhar qawmum min qawm, asa an yakunu khayram minhum, wala nisa'um min nisa'in, asa an yakunna khayram minhunna. Before we go ahead, there are two things to be mentioned here, that the male and the female. The male and the female are mentioned separately, nisa. And the qawmun asa an yakuna khayran, wala is qawmun min qawmin, the male and female should. So there's the concept of separation or hijab between the male and the female is very clearly seen in this. The point which is good for personality development is the Quran says that, O people who believe, if you are a believer, you are a Muslim, you do not ridicule or make mockery of other people, or do not laugh on other people. Do not put the names of there are many things which are in the hadith which say that mockery has many types. By mockery, by eyes, by actions, by laughing, by different behavior, the people degrade the other. What is the philosophy? The philosophy behind mockery or ridiculing the people or laughing at the people, making jokes of the people, is to show that I am superior than you and you are inferior to me. So this is a very bad social evil which has been condemned by Quran. O people who believe, La yaskhar qawmum min qawm, asa an yakunu khayran minhu. If you are laughing, making mockery of a people, it may be possible that the one you are mocking at is maybe he is better than you in many other perspectives. Nor shall any woman ridicule other women, for they may be better than the others. Nor shall you slander one another. That means slandering means also putting names bad, giving bad names and insulting the people by their names. Evil is the return of wickedness after having attained. How can you do this? Quran says that you have claimed to be a Muslim and then you have been doing these bad deeds or bad manners. So how you say that you are a good Muslim? So this is a lesson for personality development and a social responsibility in the society for a Muslim and a Muslimah. And whoever makes these acts is a wrongdoer. He is zalimin. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَتُبْ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ. And this is a kind of a zulm and wrongdoing. So you should ask forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and if you do that, you will get reward for that. In the next verse, Quran is very clearly mentioned in and divided very, very beautifully that steps. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ijtanibu kathiran minaz-zann. O people who believe, avoid from suspicion about each other. Suspicion means to make a guman, or to make an hypothesis, to create an idea or something which is not confirmed about another person. Suspicion, to be suspicious is not allowed in Islam, and it says Quran, it is sinful. It is harmful for the society, for the personality of the person. And do not spy. Spying is also another important thing which is mentioned in this verse of Quran and many other places, that it's a social responsibility of an individual, a citizen, and the collective responsibility of the government, that he should not do any spying against their citizens or the people or the Muslims or the people or the citizens of that country. And وَلَا تَجَسَّسُوا وَلَا يَغْتَبْ بَعْضُكُمْ بَعْضًا. And do not spy on one another, nor do you backbite against each other. Backbiting is also a very bad social evil which has been prohibited or condemned by Quran in this place and many other places in the ahadith also. And the next is a kind of a taunting way. Quran says, ayuhibbu ahadukum an yakulu lahma akhihi maytan fakarihtumu wattaqullah innallaha tawwabur rahim. Would you like to eat the flesh or the dead meat of your brother? So backbiting is like eating the flesh of your brother or a sister. Would you like to detest it? You like to you check it out? You like to have a taste it as it comes in the hadith? Nobody likes that. So this is example given by Quran to prohibit backbiting, known as ghiba. So remain mindful of God. God is most relenting and most merciful. He is most relenting, he is merciful, and he forgives. His forgiveness is in. This is a detail of this which you can see here, which I have given in this from the interpreters of Quran. You can read this by yourself and you can have a more proper understanding that in Surah al Hujarat the social responsibility and the personality development given in 2 verses is very important for a good Muslim and a Muslim. So the conclusion is that these 2 verses of Quran give a very clear message for the personality development of a Muslim in a society in the light of Surah al Hujarat, verse number 11 and 12. Thank you very much for your time.